welcome to my channel, Crystal Heart. My name is Crystal, and today we are going to be doing Flosstube number 7. So I know it's been probably almost a month, 3 weeks for sure, that I've done a Flosstube video, and I just decided that I'm gonna just do them whenever I feel like doing them, whenever I have something to come on and say, because I was trying to do every Saturday. That wasn't working. Every other Saturday, that wasn't working. And what I'm realizing is Saturdays just may not be the best day for me to do videos, because I'm always trying to be out and about or doing something on Saturday. So during the week is probably when I'll film them from now on. So yeah, so a lot has been going on since my last video. I did a lot of finishing. On my last video, I showed a lot of Valentine stitches that I finished. So I did a lot of finishing on those. And also on, I don't know if it was in my last Flosstube video, but one of my last videos, I was so close to 500 subscribers. And I am officially over 500 subscribers. I don't know if I said that on my last video or not, but I am at 513, so I just want to thank everyone so much who subscribed to my channel and who has stayed subscribed, because, you know, you lose subscribers here and there, but I thank everyone who has stayed subscribed to my channel so that we can hit that 500 mark and move on to the next goal of 1,000. Yeah, so I don't think anything in particular has been going on. My seasonal depression, and I'm fixing my chair, and this is a new chair. Anyone who has been in my videos, who have been watching my videos since the beginning, my chair made a click noise all the time and was working on my nerves. So for Christmas, my husband got me a new chair, and it has a little pillow on it, and it doesn't click, and it has armrests. My last chair did not have armrests. So my last chair, actually, we got on side of the road. It was supposed to have armrests, but they weren't on the chair. It was a nice chair, but it didn't have the armrest for some reason. But anyway, so I got a new chair for Christmas, and it doesn't creak. But completely forgot what I was saying. Completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so in the last video, I spoke a lot about the seasonal depression that I was suffering from. And I am happy to report that for the most part is passing. Everyone has their days. Of course, I have my days where I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed. But I've been kind of working on making myself get up even earlier than what I'm used to, so that I can do things for myself before it's time to start homeschooling the kids and doing dishes and whatnot and this and that. So, yeah, so that's kind of helping me. And we did have the winter freeze here in Austin, which wasn't too bad compared to last year's winter freeze, when we lost power for a week. So this wasn't bad at all. It got cold. It had a little bit of snowing and sleet, but it wasn't bad. And then for the past few days, the sun has been out. It's been warm outside. Yesterday, I took the kids out for a walk, which was great, because we didn't even need sweaters or jackets. It was just like at about 60, 62. I don't know. It was just perfect weather to be walking and not sweating, but still getting your exercise. And we did the geocaching. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but it's like, there's an app called Geocache or Geocache. I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's like kind of like a treasure hunt type app, where like you'll put in your, like you'll put your location services on, so it'll see where you are, and then it'll show you all the different caches that you can find around you, and they're usually like in nature. So we put it in. There was one in the park that's near our house. We always walk to that park, but it was a little further into, in Austin, there's a lot of hiking trails. So it's kind of into the hiking trail, but you go and you find it. And this one was like a little box and when you open it, there's a QR code you scan to show that you found it, and you can sign the little paper saying that you found it or whatever. So that's kind of like what geocaching is. I'm not sure. I think different ones are different. You find different things. And the one that we found is a series that our Parks and Recreation in Austin, they put these out, and they put 50 of them out. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but download the app, YouTube it. It's really, really fun. If you're a person that likes to like be outside, it's really fun. So I think today there's 2 more in the same park that we found the last one, but it was a little further out, and we were kind of tired of walking at this point. So today I think we're gonna drive to the park and then walk into the hiking trail to go find the other 2. Anyway, it's a good thing for exercise and getting outside, and I just wanted to say that. So on to stitching stuff. Let's see. Fully finished objects, and I'm looking at my if y'all see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes as usual on my Golden Girls pad. So yeah, so fully finished objects. Like I said, I had finished a lot of Valentine's stuff in my last video I was showing you guys. So this time I fully finished things, and I made a tiered tray display. So this one was Let Love Rule, and it was a Modern Folk embroidery pattern that I stitched on Ada. I don't remember the count and all that, but I dyed this Ada, this pink color, and I also dyed the floss, the variegated floss that I used. So I finished it by cutting it and making a pillow. All of these are pillow finishes to go into the tray. So I took this lace that I've used on different finishings that I showed you guys, and it's from the Dollar Tree, and I really like it because it's kind of like a vintagey look. So when I finished the pillow, I kind of just sewed it in, and I see a little thread I need to cut, but I kind of just sewed it in. Like when I did it, I did on the top and the bottom, and I used this fabric with a wooden button and my label. So that's the one. Then this is my quirky Quaker that I showed you guys on my last one that I finished. I showed all these I've shown that I finished. So I made another little pillow, and this one is kind of like a little slouchy pillow with a huge button on the back and a little tassel and a heart charm that I attached to the front. And this was just a tea-dyed with DMC 817, maybe one of the 816, 815, 16, or 17, one of those. So that one, and I have a pink on my tier tray. I have the little pink truck, and I sit in the back of the truck. It's cute. And then this is another modern folk embroidery. This was the Scissor Fob. So I didn't follow the instructions on how to finish it that came with the chart. I kind of just did it on my own and made it work. But this was a tea-dyed Ada with that same variegated floss that I dyed, and I made it into a little pillow finish. And I wanted a way to kind of hang it, so I tried a few different things, kind of made a mess, but it's a little heart charm, and I did a little braided floss. I took some of that variegated floss and I braided it and made a little hanging thing. So I did that. And then this stitch, I did not stitch this. I bought this already finished at the craft thrift. It was like a little kit that somebody did, and they never finished it, and they put it back in the bag, and I bought it just because I wanted to finish it, like fully finish it. The stitch was finished. I didn't do any of this stitching. So I put it on this little fabric. I made a pillow, this fabric in the back, and I don't know what fabric, where I got it from. And then I took a little of this ribbon with a little heart charm. It says love never gives up. So that goes in my Valentine's thing. And I'm gonna post a picture here somewhere with the tier tray. If you follow my Instagram, then you've seen this before. And if you don't follow my Instagram, click the link below and go ahead and follow my Instagram so you can see these things in real time, because I posted this tray a while ago. So I believe that's all my fully finished things. I just sat down one day and I was just like sewing them up, and it was fun to get so much fully finished in one day. But I wanted to get my tray up and enjoy it. So that's all I have for fully finishes. I did have one finish, and this one was from the Primitive Hair, and it's called Love Never Fails. And this one is on 16 or 18 count Aida, tea-dyed by me, of course. And the reason why I don't know the count is because I have a lot of little pieces that I save and don't have any label on them. So I wanted to finish this to go in the tray too, but I may give this one to my husband. It's stitched with Orifloss, and it's like a reddish brown. I don't know what number or what. I don't have it with me, but I thought this was cute, and I thought the color was just masculine enough that if I do want to give it to him, I can do that. And I'm sorry for the dinging. My phone is going off like crazy. But yeah, so that's the only like finished thing that I have, because I've been trying to do my whips. I've been working on my whips, trying to do whip go, and those things are just like bigger things that's gonna just take time to finish. So I'm not finished with that. So I guess if we move into the whips, I'll start, since I haven't been here, haven't made a video since January. I'll start with what I worked on in January. So in January, my whip go was, one of my whip goes was the Cricut Collection Farmers Market chart. I picked that and I needed to stitch that for 10 days. And I completed that challenge. I did my 10 days. And it was also a start. I started it in January. Well, upside down. And this is how far I got on this. So I got the M done. That little chicken rooster, whatever, gave me trouble. As you can see, he's not completely the right color, but I left it because I was sick of him. And the little bee in the jar, the little honeybee, is too cute. This is done on 16 count tea-dyed Aida and with all the called for DMC. And it says I started this January 3rd. So this is how far I probably will not be picking this up for a while. I just probably won't, because I'm working on other Cricut Collection charts that, and Cricut Collection charts take a lot of concentration. So my other whip go for January was Quilting Bee, and this is what the chart looks like by, what is it, blue flower, not cornflower, blue flower. And I started this on my birthday, which was December 12th of 2021, but I had only did a little bit. And I worked on this 10 days in January, and this is how far I got. And this is 18 count tea-dyed Aida with not all the called for DMC. The wing, I didn't have the right green that's here and here. That's inside this star. I didn't have that green, so I substituted it. Now that same green was supposed to go in the wing, but I didn't like it, so I chose a different one for in the wing. And I think I think everything else so far is called for, so far. But I love this chart, and I really thought I would enjoy stitching it more, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought, but I still want to finish it because I love the image, so I really do want to finish it. But I don't know when I'll pick that up again. So, I think that's all that I worked on since my last Flosstube video in January. Oh, wait. I do have something else. This was another Valentine's chart that I wanted to get finished, and then I just stopped. And it's supposed to say "Be Mine." I don't have a cover image because this was a free chart, and I don't remember exactly where I got it from. I can try to look it up real quick in my files and see if it has a name. But sometimes I just look on websites and just see who has, it's not pulling up on my iPad. Sometimes I just look on different designers' websites and just see what their free charts are. And I got this one somewhere. I don't remember. If I remember, I'll insert it somewhere in here. But I didn't finish it, so that's that. So for February, Whip Go was, I believe, number 5 and 17 or 12. I don't know. Anyway, so the two things, this is one of the things that came up on my Whip Go. It was the Cricut Collection December, and I do not have the cover photo because I only have my working copy with me. So if I remember, I'll post the cover photo here. But it's Cricut Collection the December. And for some reason, I wanted to finish this. It ain't no way. It's no way in the world I'm going to finish this month. But I'm going to work on it like if I can. So when I picked this up this month, all I had done was the D and some of the E. So not much of the E. So when I picked it up, I finished the E, did Santa. I kind of changed his skin tone a little bit to be a little bit darker because when a skin tone color calls for pink, I'm just not. It's just pink is not a skin tone, right? So I did a little light brown. And then I'm on the C, and I'm assuming this is like a chapel. Yeah. And here's my needle minder from Fat Quarter Shop, the Oh Dear needle minder. So I'm going to continue to work on this all of February. I'm not going to finish it, but I'll try my hardest. Who knows? I'm not going to say I'm not going to finish it. Maybe, maybe, maybe. So this fabric is from Mystic Fabrics color. The color is Silver Mist. It's a 16 count Aida. And this fabric is so soft. The softest Aida that I've ever worked with. And the DMC it's all called for except for Santa space so far. It's the only thing that I've changed. And I'm sorry if y'all hear my girls in the background talking or arguing, because that's what they do. And the other thing that got picked on my Whip Go was a quilt project. It was my daughter's quilt, and it's a finish as well, which is going to be difficult because it's a Tula pink pattern, and it was actually a free pattern. It's the heart, something with hearts. I don't have it right here. Oh, hold on. I have all the pieces in here for it. She wanted a gray tone quilt, so that's what it is. It is called Floating Hearts Quilt. Now, Tula Pink has it. It's on the, I don't know, is it a Tula Pink? It's a Free Spirit free pattern. It may not be Tula. It's all with Tula Pink fabric. Okay, it's a free Spirit pattern. that is supposed to be done with tulip pink fabric. So it's this rainbow, all these hearts quilt, but my daughter wanted it all gray tone. She's all into the neutrals and trying to be, she calls it her aesthetic. So everything in here is gray tones. I finished only, I think, 4 hearts. And y'all saw how many hearts are in it. So it's going to be difficult. And I want to change the pattern because I'm not feeling it anymore. But she says don't. So I won't. But that's my whip goal for February. And so for February, I decided that I'm going to do some focus stitching. Like usually I just stitch. I have a big bin next to my bed with most of my whips and I just pick up what I want, stitch what I want, pick up what I want. And I decided for February, I'm going to do focus stitching. So I have 3 focus pieces and it's going to be mostly the only thing that I work on in February. So one is my Cricut Collection December chart that was on my whip go. So I'm going to focus on that one. The next one is my Modern Folk Embroidery Stitch Along for 2022. I'm going to focus on the February section. All of this is January. And then this little dude, this little part, that's all February. So I have another little dude to put over here, the angels and the flowers all over here. And this is going to be my second focus piece for February. And the last thing that I'm focusing on, just because every month, y'all know, a floss flew out of the bag. Every month, y'all know I do my my monthly stitch from Magdalena on Etsy, and until I'm finished, I started on October of last year, and so every month I do it. And this is my February. Let me take it out of the hoop. This is how far I've gotten on February. So I have to finish the border. I got all of February, the house, and there's a flower here and a flower here, and I think some stuff down here. If I can find a cover photo, I'll put it here, because when you download her patterns, there is no cover photo. It's just a pattern. So I don't know if I have a cover photo. And this is on Fortnite Fabrics, their fabric of the month from from December of 2021. And it was this peachy pinky color. And it's 14 count Ada, which 14 count is not my favorite. And that's why most of my months are a little bit smaller. This one's coming out big. But I wanted to use the fabric that I have from Fortnite Fabrics because their fabric is so pretty, but I have no clue why I continued on with the 14 count subscription. The next one, I'm waiting on my January 2022 from them, and I have 20 count ornament size. I think it's 3 pieces every month. So I got my shipping notification, so I'm just waiting on that to come. That was from the January. They were a little bit late in January, which is fine. So I can't wait for that to come because I've never done 20 count Ada, and I'm ready to see what that's like. And so that's pretty much it for what I've been stitching and what's been going on with that. I do have a little bit of haul. I have been trying my hardest. Not really trying because I haven't had to try since I'm doing this focus stitching. But let me rephrase myself. I do have to try not to buy a whole lot of stuff. But I haven't bought a whole lot, I don't think. So let me get things that I have bought. So I was at Dollar Tree the other day, which I haven't been going to Dollar Tree as much since they changed their prices because some of it just doesn't make sense. I've seen a lot of things get smaller, like sizing of things get smaller, but the price went up to $1.25, which is not a lot, but like I used to like to get jasmine rice from them, and the jasmine rice was a decent sized bag for $1. Well, when I went the other day, the bag is like half the size and the price is going up to $1.25. I'm not gonna do that. Also, their dishwasher pods, like if I was in a pinch, they would have 4 pods, Cascade brand, 4 pods for $1. Now it's 2 pods in the little pack for $1.25. 2 pods for $1.25? That's ridiculous. No. So I can buy a whole pack for cheaper than that. Oh, a big pack at Walmart for cheaper than that. So no. But for certain little things that, like, okay, I got this trim. It was in the Valentine's Day section. And it's heart lace ribbon trim. So I'm like, this is so cute. For $1, yeah, I can do that. And it says it's 1.3 yards. I don't know how much trim is at like a regular store because I usually don't buy much of that. So I got that at Dollar Tree. The kitten stitcher, I'm not too familiar about this, so don't take me as like all the knowledge because I don't know. But apparently they do like not a subscription. What does she call it? And I don't want to belong to another club kit. So that's what this was called. And it was $24 with $3 shipping. So $27. And what I got was this chart, which is You Hold the Key to My Heart. Well, it's called Key to My Heart by Heartstring Samplery. And I meant to start this, but I never did. So it comes with a chart. There's a little pamphlet with a backstory on the inspiration for the chart. She has a little sticker in there. And then it comes in this little bag. And in the bag, they have like the finishing stuff. So the fabric to finish it with all these little keys, which is cute. And then you get a vintage key with the little ribbon. So I know there's a glare, but it's just cute. I was supposed to do this before Valentine's Day. Obviously, I didn't. I forgot. So I got that. And okay, this is also part of the haul section, but I completely forgot about it. I had the envelope here, but I wanted to come back and add this in the video because this is an African-American woman of color business owner, and I did not want to forget to spotlight her product that I bought. But this is from Almond M&M's, which she has a Flosstube channel, Instagram, and a website, so I'll link her down below. But I did order, and I wish I remembered the name of everything that I ordered, but it was a pack. She sells silk floss, and it is the cutest floss. They come in these little bitty packs. It is the cutest floss. So this is Anthurium Fire 1-ply silk floss. Then this was, see, I don't know where the names of everything. If I can find the names, because I don't remember, I'll put it down here somewhere. But oh, here it is. This is Sangria, and I don't know how many ply this is, but it's more than 1 ply. And this is Writer's Chair. These, first of all, they're so cute. And I haven't, like, this is like floss that I'm gonna want to find something super special. And this is the color Scarlet, and this is 2-ply, and I got 2 of those. And I also got all of these, and this was a like a little pack that she has that comes with these colors. So this is Brick, and I have 2 bricks, and this is Rosé. I have 2 rosés. So be sure to check her out. My stuff came in quickly. Everything is packaged so cute. This is her her little washi tape. I haven't used the floss yet, but it's all, I believe it's all silk floss. But I'll link her website below. I'm sure some of you have seen her on Flosstube already. And yeah, and if I remember exactly what it is I bought, I'll put that in there too if I could find it somewhere. But it came all packaged like this. And I just want to be sure that I added this into the video because she definitely is not one that I wanted to skip in my haul portion. So back to the video. Okay, apparently I forget everything. I also bought the new Rosina Dissery sampler, which is from an African-American girl from 1820s. You can get that on Works by ABC. I know everyone has been posting about it. Everybody's been talking about it. It's just like a rare sampler to come across, and everyone's going to be working on it. And I think it is just like an important one for me to work on. So I have bought it, looking for fabric, a fabric selection so I can start on it. But yeah, I'll post a picture right here, and I know all of y'all have seen it, but if you haven't, just look it up. And okay, back to the video for real this time. I went to my craft thrift. I'm always talking about the craft thrift that I go to, which is called Austin Creative Reuse. If you're in the Austin area, love that place. I get fabric. If you're into fabric and sewing, the Fat Quarter Shop, all their extras and scraps, they send to Austin Creative Reuse. So a lot of that fabric comes directly from Fat Quarter Shop. So you get a lot of Lori Holt fabric is there, a lot of Tula Pink fabric, Riley Blake, a lot of good fabric over there. So I'm always there looking through the fabric. And I can also get skeins, I say skeins, whatever. Skeins of DMC for 10 cents. Well, all their embroidery floss is 10 cents a skein. So I usually only look for the DMC because a lot of the other stuff is like non-name brand and stuff. But when I go through and look for the DMC and get what I can. 10 cents a skein. And last time I went, I found some classic Colorworks. They weren't full, but they were like half full, and it was 3 of them in a bag for 25 cents. So there's that. So when I went, I always look through the cross stitch area, and there's a lot of old vintage stuff in there that people donate. So I found these 2 little kits that came from Michael's, and I don't know what year, but they're these little kits, and it comes with all the stuff to make. I wish it wasn't a glare, but this is the sunflower seed packet, and it's so tiny. It's like small. Like, this is a little thing comes with to build the little cart, the little barrel. What is it? Like a little cart to put it on. And then it comes with the threads and the fabric. And then this one is for like seeds for corn, and then it comes with everything in there. So these back in the day were $2. I got them for 75 cents a piece. Everything is in there. This one is not open at all, so I thought that was cute. And then I bought this for my daughter, which is a stamped kit. And actually, she wants to come in and show you her work on this. It's a stamped kit, vintage again. It was sold at Michael's for $1 back in the day. It comes with the frame to frame it. It's 20. I paid 25 cents for it, and it came with the thread, the needle, everything. Kamani, 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 come show your stuff. Okay. So she wants to come. I put her stuff in a little hoop, and she has a little needle minder, and she's been working on it. She's 6 years old. So this is her first cross stitch. Well, she tried one from the Dollar Tree, but it was on a plastic, and it was horrible. It did not work out. Okay, so this is Kamani. Wave. Say hello.
Hi.
And this is her cross stitch that she's worked on. She just started today. So as you can see, all of this is the printed area, and it's on felt kind of. And this is what she's done up here, the blue, and her little needle minder right here. So she thought it was perfect because Valentine's is coming up, and it says, "I love you." And you're gonna put it in the frame? Are you gonna color the frame red? Paint the frame red?
I might keep it as it is. I don't know yet.
You like the natural wood?
I don't know.
Okay.
I might paint it, I might not.
All right. Do you have anything to say about your stitching?
No.
Are you having fun? You enjoying it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See you later, alligator. All right. Close the door and you out.
Bye, love you.
Bye, love you. All right. So that was, again, I bought that at the craft thrift, as I call it. And then also at the craft thrift, there's a section with magazines and sometimes patterns, and it's 20 for $1 or 25 cents each. So if I ever am looking in that area, I have to get 20 because 20 for $1 or 25 cents each. You gotta get 20. So this is what I got, and I'll just show you some of it. This was a Leisure Arts chart for crochet. I love the way that it looked like a quilt pattern, but it's crochet. And there's a few patterns in here, like this one too, which is a log cabin style, and this one is stars. I love that. So I'll probably try that. This was another Leisure Arts booklet, which shows different text, different letterings. So I thought this might come in handy. I got a Bent Creek, a couple Bent Creek charts. This one is spring row. This one is summer row. And then I think I gave away a Cabbage Patch. Did I give away a Cabbage Patch? But I know I bought a Cabbage Patch chart booklet before at the craft thrift, but I got this one, which is a different one. And it says, all babies are special. No two are a match, but the most special magical babies of all are found in a Cabbage Patch. So this may be a giveaway or something. I don't know, because I don't know if I would stitch it or not, but I think it's so cute. And then I bought some cross stitch magazines. Like I said, I had to get 20, so I had to just look for things, and then it'll be fun to look through and see if there are any charts. Like I had maybe 100 cross stitch, maybe not that much, surely 50 cross stitch magazines that I bought from them, because I would buy these, they would stack them up, vintage booklets, and it'd be like $1, and I gave away some of the charts, but a lot of that I boxed back up and I donated right back to them so they can make double the money on it. So this one is 50 miniature sayings. So it's a bunch of miniature pattern charts. And I'm gonna look through that. That should be cute. Let's see if they have anything interesting to show right off. Most of it is just the charts, but here's some more pictures of some of it. Oh my gosh. This is the Christmas ornament. Excuse me. This is the Christmas ornament just cross stitch issue from 2015. I was happy to find out. Another Bent Creek Santa train. This may be a giveaway eventually because I don't know if I would do that one. More alphabets from Leisure Arts. 120 alphabets. This will be useful. A bit of country. I just thought that those colors were so cute and vintagey looking. Bunny Love. Some more mini designs. More just cross stitch. Look at this old just cross stitch. Look at the way I've never seen them like that before. 1988. More just cross stitch. And then this is Mill Pond Designs Little Country Samplers. So some little vintage samplers by Mary Scott. I don't know. But yeah, so I got all of this for $1. Like, how many charts is that? With all these magazines included too for $1. Like, I can't resist. And then, I mean, after I go through it, if I give away some, oh, I'm struggling. If I give away some, if I keep some, I can just donate this right on back and they can sell it again. Now, I don't know if that makes them happy or not, but to me, making double the money for them, it's a win-win. I paid for it and now they can let somebody else pay for it again. Okay. So I'm looking around, making sure that's everything. And it is. So that's it. Like, I don't have anything else. Yeah. So the rest of February, I will be focusing on those 3 charts that Modern Folk Embroidery Stitch Along. My February house, I'm hoping to finish soon so I can finish it and put it up. And my Whip Go December project. So it will be a not boring, but nothing too exciting happening because I'll be working just on those 3 projects mostly. And at the end of the month, I do have a cruise that I'm going on, another cruise on the 28th, a 5-day cruise that me, my husband, and my kids are going on. So for my anniversary in November, me and my husband went on one, and we spent some money in the casino on the ship. So when we got off the ship, they sent us a promotion for like really, really, really cheap cruises because of that. And of course, they want us to go back and spend our money. Not again. Maybe. So this is the quilt that I have on my wall today. As you can see, I kind of rearranged my room and I'm still working on it. That's really what I've been doing for the past week and a half, because I've been wanting to film this this Flosstube video, but my room was like upside down. It's still kind of upside down, but this is a baby quilt that I've been working on. This wasn't really a pattern, but I can't think of the name of the person, the name of the quilt shop. Anyway, put out a mini version of this with the 4 stars, but it was like mini. But when I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm going to convert that to a baby size quilt. And I'm not sure if she has it in baby size, but she put it out in a mini. So I converted it to a baby size, and then I did some straight line quilting on it. I just have to add the binding, and it's ready to go for my husband. One of my husband's friends had a baby. My husband has so many friends that are having babies. So that's that. And also have a new quilt that I'll be working on that I'm doing a pattern test for the Dandy Patch is her name on, her name is Amanda or Mandy, but the Dandy Patch on Instagram. Look her up. I'm doing a pattern test for that. So that will be coming out in March. That pattern will be coming out in March, and all the photos for that will be in March. But I do, if you click on my Instagram, you can see my fabric selection for that, which it took me a while to figure out what I was going to do. But my fabric selection for that is on Instagram. And another thing, YouTube, I don't know if it's because I hit the 500 subscriber mark or what, but YouTube has opened up my community tab, so now I can make community posts, and I really want to utilize that just to be involved and interactive. So if you see that, drop by, hit a like or comment on that, and you know, interact is what I want to use it for, interaction. So that's all that I have today. I'm glad I got this video done. Glad to come by again and see y'all. Don't forget, if you haven't liked this video, to go ahead and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see some more stuff. I will be putting out a cross stitch fabric dye video. I have to record it. Y'all can hear my kids. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so like, comment down there if you have something to say. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.